Welcome to the 1976 presidential debate between Jimmy Carter and President Gerald Ford. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Alright, first question. How do you plan to gain back the trust of the American people, trust that has dramatically dropped in the past few years? President Ford, you have the floor.
I know that certain events involving our government had lost the trust of American people. In my past presidency, I've acted vigorously in foreign affairs, which I felt secure the United States from future problems. As you know, the Ford administration settled very high tensions between the two countries, Israel and Egypt, and prevented a war that could threaten our own security. However, if you elect me for the next presidency, I plan to deal with the issues on the home front and make them top priority.
Mr. President, how do you plan to gain the trust back of the American people when you had already lost it? Don't get me wrong, you did wonderful things for this country, but your popularity plummeted after you pardoned Nixon on his charges that he rightfully deserved. This alone made the American people question your honesty.
I did what I felt was right at the time, and I plan to redeem myself and help the citizens in America in the next 4 years if you, American people, elect me as your president. And excuse me asking, but what would you do, Mr. Carter, to settle the problems of the United States?
I'm glad you asked. Fresh in the minds of all Americans is the Arab oil embargo. This showed how much America truly relies on oil, and it sent the country into a recession in which we are still recovering from. To avoid another event like this, I plan to create an energy program to equally distribute fuel in the United States.
Well, I plan to continue to curb inflation and help business in the United States by reducing taxes and controls.
How do we know how much you want to really help? You haven't done much to help the American people in your past term. What will change that now? The country is still in desperate need for a leader who will step up to the plate and deal with important situations and issues. And you have already proven in your last term you are not the man for that job.
I was only president for 2 years! Leave me alone, Jimmy! I'm done.
Thank you for joining us for the 1976 presidential debate. Make sure you follow the rest of their campaigns until the election this upcoming November.